Time now for our weekly market monitor, who says he is finding value in some overlooked names. Craig Hodges joins us, CEO of Hodges Capital Management. Welcome back, Craig. Nice to see you again.
Thank you, Sue. It's a pleasure being on.
Let's get right to your picks. Century Communities, you're playing, these stocks have to do with the home sales business, the home building business. Why do you like Century?
Century is a very interesting and trades at a very low multiple, but the real play on Century are the millennials. The millennials are just reaching their 30s. And so as we know, when we get into our 30s, we have a family, we buy houses, we buy cars, and that sort of thing. And it's the biggest demographic in history. So there's going to be a lot of entry-level new home buyers for the first time. And Century focuses on the entry level, the low end. And the stock, trades about a little less than 10 times earnings. But I think the next 4 or 5 years are going to be tremendous for home building because we don't have enough homes for the amount that's going to be coming out. And Century is going to be a good way to play that play.
Now, a little bit outside of that group, an airline, American Airlines. Why?
Yes, American has been the worst performing airlines. I know you just highlighted United here a little while ago, which has been one of the best. But we like American in that they've been very, very hurt by the Boeing, grounding of the MAX 8. They've got about 24 of those planes, and there's been about like 8,000 of their flights canceled last quarter. So it's been a real hit to their earnings. Hence the stock doing before. We think that's going to be resolved, if not the fourth quarter, early in the first quarter. And with the stock down 30% versus the average airline stock being kind of flat for the year, we think American has a lot of room to make up. And then let's not forget, Warren Buffett owns 10% of it. So if it's good enough for Warren, right?
All right, let's finish up with Generac Holdings, and that's a play on homes as well.
Yeah, Generac makes generators, and the generator business is tremendous right now. But with all the alternative energy, you see what's going on in California with all the blackouts, the severe weather. So there's a lot more unreliable, electricity out there. And generators are becoming, and that's also a housing play, like you said, in that a lot of people are now budgeting into their new houses, a $5,000 to $10,000 generator. We just had tornadoes go through Dallas in my neighborhood.
Oh, I know.
And there's 16,000 homes that have been without power all week long, but you can drive around and you see the ones with generators, and they're the smart ones.
Right.
So Generac is a stock trades about 17 times earnings, but the next 4 or 5 years should be tremendous for this company.
On that note, Craig, thanks so much. Craig Hodges with
It's my
Hodges
pleasure,
Capital.
Sue.